Hey healers, welcome back to my channel. Hi. My laptop is here, my camera is here. So today we're alchemizing fame from Survivor's Guilt. Welcome to the chat. Drop your city, drop your zodiac sign, say what up though. So interestingly, the vibe of this topic is very relaxed and very restful. Major theme since the collective this is largely coming from ancestral, like more stressful ancestral elements. Not really seeing a lot of rest at home. So what's up healers? Drop your city, drop your zodiac sign, let me know you can hear me. So we're gonna have our live stream and we're gonna talk through this topic, and then we will switch over to the foundation private membership for our group healing. So I'll drop that link in the chat. There you go. Click this link if you want to join the group healing. It's in the chat. There you go. So yeah, what's up everybody? Let's see. Let's get situated. Alright. Easing into the topic, which is alchemizing fame from Survivor's Guilt. Grab your beverage of choice. Let's get into it. My notes. So basically here we want to look at a variety of energies surrounding fame, visibility, notoriety, influence. Because basically the overriding energy that's causing the survivor's guilt means there was a tragedy that a person who has survived feels guilty for surviving. Because for some reason other people did not survive and they did. So that can cause issues with visibility as far as not wanting to be seen, feeling safer to be hidden or hiding because maybe part of surviving that tragedy was being hidden. And then for some people who didn't survive, maybe part of that not surviving was because of the increased visibility. Yeah, you're welcome. So we're gonna be asking, why is there a fear of fame? Like, why do I have a fear of fame? Is there anything I can do about it? And what do I need to feel safe with more visibility? Because regardless of what you're trying to do, even whether you're a artist of some kind and you do want like mainstream visibility, or whether you're a small business owner or an entrepreneur, teacher, like whatever it is you do, if you do something where you get up in front of people and you just want to feel more comfortable with that, this is going to help with all of that. So if you guys can grab a journal, grab something to write with. We're going to be doing some journaling. And then for the group healing that's in the private membership, the foundation, we're going to be doing energy work. For that group healing, we're going to be clearing past visibility cords and any like sludge and leftover energy from past experiences of fame and influence and visibility. Sparkling up the aura, sparkle, sparkle, and clearing out the aura and the chakras to attract new experiences, to make space for new experiences, and opening up the receiving channels for money and influence to be able to flow in. My dog is so cute. She's rolling around. Hey, girl. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing in the group healing, and that's you join the foundation. It's $99. You get so much included in that membership, including these monthly group healings. And you get access to all the group healings that we've done in the past too. It's a monthly membership. You can join anytime. You can cancel anytime, and you just access it when you have it. So it's great for if you don't really have if you don't have a lot of space for like committing to showing up on time to particular things. These are the only things that we have like a live thing that you could show up for, and we always have the replays offered. So don't you worry about a thing. You can join when you feel like it, because I feel like that's important for my work. Like some stuff we do need to be live and in person together for, and that's why I like doing these live streams, because we can talk in real time. But for a lot of the stuff that I have to share, like it's not important that I'm there live with you. I can share it in a podcast, I can share it in an article, I can share it in a course. But tuning in with these collective energies, this is something different. This is something else. Cause like there's a lot of people that are picking up on this healing that I don't know, that I haven't talked to, but that have been following my work for some time, and it's been helping you. So that's cool. It's been helping you with your visibility already. Like somebody's already famous, or you have like a lot of eyes on you already, like tens to hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands. So that's cool. And I think some of you guys are like Eastern European, so you're coming from intergenerational famine, war, refugee displacement, sex trafficking, a lot of organized crime. And that's been the basis of the visibility. Well, first of all, there's been a lot of fear of being visible because of being seen as being like part of that organization, and what that would mean for being like, for that to be widely known. And then two, there's also, let's see here, what is this? Like, so you've been able to be seen. This is for somebody that's like a concert pianist or something, like you do some type of music that's classical. So it's been fine for you to be seen in a certain light with your music, but that's because it's part of your family tradition. It's to like make this one particular kind of music that's more societally acceptable than the type of music and creative production that you want to be making. So you've held yourself back from making the art that you want to make because it's not looked highly upon in your family or in your group that you're a part of. And so this energy work and this conversation that we're having is going to help free up a lot of energy for that. There's like a theme of compartmentalization coming up too, of like how you want to be seen in different areas of your life, and creating structure and containment so that you can do that. Like, okay, I want to talk about this particular topic, so I'm going to make a YouTube channel dedicated to talking about that particular topic. because it's bleeding over into other parts of my life and it's not appropriate for school or it's not appropriate for work or for home, but I need to have an outlet for this. So, like, giving yourself an outlet for it. Mm. Mm. So, we want to ask. So, I like doing these things that I call, well, I don't just call them that, but everybody that does these things calls them a fear inventory or a deepest fear inventory. So, you're basically looking at like what you're afraid of to give you information about how you might be stopping yourself or blocking or sabotaging yourself. Because if you have a certain deep fear that like something bad is going to happen or as a result of you being seen, being visible, being more famous, then you'll subconsciously block yourself from that because you're trying to protect yourself. So grab your journal, grab your pen and paper, whatever it is, and pull out your notebook. Okay. And you're going to make a list. At the top of the piece of paper, at the top of your list, write, why do I fear fame? Okay, why do I fear fame? And then just make a list of like 10 reasons. As many reasons as you can think of, at least 10. And just whatever comes to you, write it down. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be like a good reason. It just has to be whatever pops into your head of what is the reason. Because this is where you discover what's in your unconscious mind that means you're not conscious of it. So if you get to see it, if it comes out, you might think this is stupid or it doesn't make sense because you don't have any logical reason because you're not conscious of it, you're unconscious of it. So you don't judge it when it comes out, you just like hold space for it and you find out why you feel that way. Because sunshine, come on, sunshine. I gotta check my dog. Come on, girlie, what you doing? Come on, sunshine, come. Yeah. Oh my girl, are you bored? Need somebody to play with? Come, come on. Come lay down. Sit, my girl. There you go. Good girl. All right. So yes, you want to make your list. So then you're going to be exposing to yourself what your fears are. Your unconscious fears, even fears you might already know about. Why do I fear fame? It could be anything. Because you don't want to judge the fear, you just want to know what it is. Then you can actually do something about it. If until you know what it is, you can't do anything about it. Because you don't know what it is. So you give yourself space. It could be anything. One common fear that a lot of people in my constituency has is like having some type of adult video or something that they've filmed that they're embarrassed about, and they're afraid that they're gonna get famous and it's gonna come out, and that's probably gonna happen. Like you have to prepare. If you have adult videos and you get famous, it probably will come out. That's just part of it. So then at that point, you'll have to decide what you would want to do. But if you're not able to address that fear, it's going to block you and it's going to hold you back. Once you address it, it clears up space for more energy to flow. And like, even if you are afraid of that, you can already have a plan ready to deal with it. Okay, because that's the other thing. Okay, so first you write out your fears. Why do I fear fame? I fear fame because I'm afraid the video I made in 2022. Yeah, I made, let's see, in 2012 will come out and expose me. Okay, so you know that's the fear. Okay, so so first, that's why. That's the fear. Second, what can I do about it? I can launch my nonprofit for sex workers and capitalize off of the press. So they're trying to take me down, and I use the momentum to promote my own agenda. Okay, what do I need to feel safe with more visibility? Is the next question. Like what? Security, bodyguards, high-rise apartment with security, security at my apartment, bodyguards going out. So you gotta think about this stuff because it's real. Like this is stuff that you will have to concern yourself with if you become a public figure. So this is what I would do: is like for each of your fears, like write down your 10 fears, and then write down what the fear is, and write down if there's anything you can do about it, what you would do about it. Okay, what else? I don't want my family to see me. What I can do is have a conversation with them ahead of time. Knowing they would see me if I choose to be visible in a certain way. Okay? So this is what I recommend for you guys to go through and do. We're looking for total self-acceptance. That is what's going to make the fame and the visibility easier, is like the more that you can see and accept yourself, the more easier it's going to be to be seen and accepted by others. So let's see. So let's just take some time for you to finish up that journaling, the fear inventory. Why do I fear fame, and is there anything I can do about it? 10 different points. Like people asking me for shit. Because they know I'm rich. Mm-hmm. What I can do about it. Set boundaries in what I give. I have my charity allotted already. So someone might be like, "Oh yeah, I saw you on TV. I know you balling. Let me hold $5 or whatever." But I know that I already gave, like I already donated to charities via whatever organization that I donate through. So I'm not gonna do that because. Hey, sunshine, come, mama. Hey, I'm over here. I'm over here. Come on, sunshiny. Come on. I'm over here behind the wall on the side. Hey, right here. Right here. Hey, I'm filming a live stream. Hey, how you doing?
Did you ever see the video of the dog? I had 43.
Uh-uh.
47,000 maybe.
What? A duck? What you doing? You working?
Yeah, to work. Well, not to work, to for an application. I'd rather be there than going all the time. That's
Yeah. Sound tired like me. Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, go sit down. Sit right there.
okay. So I the other job, like it was more frequent, right?
Over there at the restaurant, the cafe.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It ain't bad.
Uh-uh. Cool. So yes, that I already have my charity allotted. Then so I know. So like you can't always plan for everything, but just when you have some certain fears that keep popping up or that are maybe just under the surface that you don't know about, then when you know what they are, and then you can kind of tell yourself, okay, well, this is how I would handle it. So then you don't have to like just be caught off guard in the moment, not knowing how you would handle it. Whoa, go sunshine, go girly. She's getting hyped up. Yep. So like these these fears are actually like pretty, I want to say, meaty. They're like juicy. There's a lot to dig into with them because you can, when you do this fear inventory, like you can just say like, what am I afraid of in general, and things will come through. But this is specific to fame and visibility, so it's gonna show you areas of mirror work that will be beneficial for you, like looking at yourself in the mirror, looking at your reflection, and like seeing what arises. Why do I fear fame? Not being able to go anywhere. Without being recognized. Things changing. So how would is there anything I can do about that? No. Get security if necessary. You know, whatever it would be. Obviously your routine would change. Like say like if on a normal day I just walk down the street and go to the store. Well, if there's a higher level of fame and I'm going to a place where I would be recognized, then I likely would not just walk down the street and go to the store. I would have something different to my routine. I might wear sunglasses and a scarf. I might drive or have a ride, have a security or a bodyguard go with me, or even have somebody else go with me, go for me. And so you're not necessarily gonna like need your plan ahead of time, but just thinking like that helps get you ready. I fear fame, being judged, looked at, scrutinized. By others. What can I do about it? Get comfortable with it, because it's not gonna stop. That's 5, so these are kind of slow coming for me. Like, especially if there's specific things that you can think of that you don't want people to know about, or specific stories. It'll be hard to explain or remember certain things. What can I do? Prepare. A lot of stuff. This is like stuff you could do with a coach. Okay. Like working through a lot of these issues, a coach could help you. Root lock would help. And why do I fear fame? Feeling unsafe. So getting safer within myself would be a way to deal with that on a root chakra level. So what has happened before? Fears associated with what's happened before. When I was visible, it made me a target. More people judging me. I can't move freely. People only liking me because I'm famous. People being fake, trying to get close. So, with dissolving these fears and false influences, that brings us to the process of unmasking. Unmasking, like taking off the masks, all the false influences designed to secure belonging, seem less threatening, or blend in. Not looking like a weird person that's going to attract a lot of attention. There's also this like subconscious like deterrent to attracting attention that's come through as an intergenerational protection technique. Like, I'm just passing through, nothing to see here. I'm not noticeable, I'm just one of the crowd type of thing. And then on the other side of that, taking that same energy and using it to create the image you want to be known for, and looking at the shadow, looking at the different dimensions of this image, and like what the story is, how you want to be seen, unmasking and recreating a public image, how you are seen, how you want to be seen. Hi. Yep. I'm going to be wrapping up this live stream soon. So if you guys have any questions or any comments that you want to contribute, go ahead and drop them in the chat. And then I'm going to head over to the foundation, the private membership for our extended group healing, where I'm going to be doing Reiki around this. And basically, in this live stream, we sort of talked about the problem, which the problem is survivor's guilt and other fears and emotions that are blocking visibility and blocking stability, security, comfort, and structure with being seen, being more visible, being witnessed, being more influential. So the energy work is actually going to clear up the issue. We can talk about it all day. The talking it through, don't get me wrong, that clears up some energy too, but the energy work is what really does it. So just hop on into the foundation for that. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Glad to see you here. I'll see you over in the foundation. Much love. Peace healers. We'll start in about 10 minutes. See you there. Masalama. Love you all. Peace healers. Say mashallah.